That's fatal.
All right, let's see this. What's this tier list? While we're doing commercial break, we have a tier list here. Resting cliches and pet peeves. Okay. So cliches and pet peeves. There's a lot of here. Appearing mid-match. So like interfering mid-match, like coming out like how Jay and Solo did, right? I'm assuming. So interferences, they're meh. You know what I mean? They always happen all the time. They're just meh. Sometimes it can help the person out. Sometimes it's very obvious. I say just meh. It's just like, it's whatever. It's like around here. It's around these two, right? It's like annoying meh. I'll put annoying. Because it can get pretty annoying when it's very obvious. Big men slapping meat. That's funny. That's always funny. Breaking kayfabe. Oh, that's very funny. When we love watching them pop a smirk or something like that, you know? We love watching them laugh a little bit. Catchphrases like yeah, what? This could get annoying. This could get very annoying. Like for me, I love Stone Cold, but what is really annoying now? I'll put it in just regular annoying though, because some people have like ones that aren't annoying yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put it in regular annoying. It's not very, very annoying yet. If this just said what, here we go here. Celebrity matches, meh. You know, like, they're whatever. You know, if the celebrity gives it their all, it can be good. But I don't really ask for it. I don't really care. They could never do a celebrity match and I wouldn't care, you know? But it's good for ratings. Mania was made for it, so I get it. Cheap pop. Meh. You know? Meh. Cheap pop. It's whatever. It's cheap, you know? The what could ruin promos big time. It could ruin. It actually recently ruined an important promo. Like when the wrestler's serious and then the audience is going, what? It's like, what the dude, listen to what they're saying. Cheating to win, that's funny, especially because it's Eddie Guerrero in the picture. Eddie was great at doing that. This could get annoying though, if depending on who it is. This could get annoying, like Roman constantly cheating to win, even though it's a heel move. Very annoying to see. But if it's Eddie, it's funny. Classic Eddie, exactly. Climbing ladder slowly, annoying as fuck. Annoying as fuck. That shit grinds my gears. Then they're like, it's like, come on, bro. And especially when it's near the end of the match and it's someone you really, really want to win. And you're like, come on. Fucking hate that shit. Yeah, that's weird. I hate that. Comeback is this should really say like good and very good, whatever. But whatever. Comeback is can be very good depending on the match. If you're voting for the other guy or back, we'll continue this. Yeah, like if you're voting for the other guy and they're losing, but then they make a comeback, it's gonna be very good. Comedy segments, great, very funny. It is debatable if they're funny or not, but most times if it's like R-Truth in the picture, I'm gonna go with that. R-Truth is great, very funny. I'll put it very funny. Contract signing goes wrong. This is just meh, because it's like, it's very obvious when it happens. You know, we know it's gonna happen. Whenever they do a contract signing, we always, every time I do the voting, will someone come out and interfere it? It always does. Crash TV. Oh, this is very funny. What they mean by this is when the person on TV just goes off script. In this case, it happened in WCW, I believe. When they just go off script, like the pipe bombs. That's great TV. Great TV. Cringe promos, very annoying. Sometimes it could literally ruin the momentum of the show. You know what I'm saying, Chad? Like, if the promo is that cringe, it could literally just fucking ruin the whole show. and early Roman was a great example of that. So it's kind of crazy the glow up he did, but early Roman, very bad. Cringe segment, same thing. A cringe segment could just ruin the whole flow of the show. If it's very, very cringe. If there's like no redeeming factors in it, very cringe. Now, Crash TV is a style done by Vince Russo. Lots of lame swerves and stuff. Oh, really? Oh, it's not like it's not like pipe bombs. So it's like swerves and stuff. Oh, okay, that's annoying then. Crowd rebellion. Oh, when the crowd goes. Oh yeah. Crowd with a voice. Yeah, I love that. I love crowds with a voice. That's definitely very funny, or up there. Custom entrances. The fuck? This isn't 2K, bro. What do you mean custom entrances? Really fake face tumors like Jillian Hall's? That shit was disgusting. As a kid, I thought it was real. And when Boogeyman ate it, I threw up. I literally threw up. I was there watching it and throw up. Oh, those entrances. Yeah, those are great. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Like how Dominic coming out with the handcuffs. Got it. Double turn. That could be great, especially if we don't expect it. Dumb referees, very annoying. Inconsistent referees. Chat knows I make fun of them all the time. Hate that shit. Hate that shit. Evening up the odds in a brawl. That's meh, and by meh I mean like very obvious. So put that there. Face turn. That could be good, depending on who it is and if it makes sense. If it progresses the character, if it progresses the next rivalry, be very good. Faction holds all the gold. Oh, see, the picture shows Evolution, and I love when Evolution did it. But if it's anyone else, you know what I mean? Like if it depends on who it is. Depends on who it is. I'd have to put it in the middle. Like if I'm just basing it off of Evolution, they went on a fucking streak with that shit. But like if it's someone like Alpha Academy, I wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? Failed Money in the Bank cash in, very annoying. Especially, yeah, I hate that shit. One failed cash in, I'm okay with that. 2, I'll accept it. 2 and more, fuck off. Family Feud, very good. I love that. Especially if it's a nice build-up. Fan interactions. If it's scripted, it's cool. If it's not scripted, it's just not cool. So I'm gonna go with not scripted. I'll go very annoying. If it's like, if they interact, if the wrestlers interact, then it's cool. But if the fans interact without like being allowed to, it's not cool. So depending on what it is. The unscripted ones, yeah, then I don't like it. Heel commentators, yeah, we need that. We need those. Put in funny. I'll put in funny. Heel turn, love that. Especially if it's a good one. Especially like even with the example, love that. This example is good. One of my favorite recent ones, the Friendship Festival of Jericho and Kevin Owens, one of my favorites. Hometown hero, so like they're from the place. I'll put it in meh. I don't really care about that. And most times nowadays they don't really care about the hometown hero anyways either. You know what I mean? Like whenever it's the hometown match, they lose anyways most times. So they don't really care for it anyways. Insider jokes and insults, that's always good because we never. Sometimes if you blur the lines with kayfabe, it's the best. If you can tell it's kayfabe and we're being worked, it's the worst. But if you can't tell if you're being worked or not, it's great. Insult the city, that's just a common thing. So I'll put it funny. It happens every time. The heel always does it, so it's just funny. You know what I mean? It's expected. I thought of putting Sean and Marty pick for the heel turn, but then I put the one tag team. Oh, you made this one, Raphael. You made the pictures. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know you made all this. Cool. Interference. Annoying. Happens too often. Interruptions. Again, annoying. Very obvious. Kicking out of finishers. That is. That's meh. No, I'll put it funny. Or I'll put it in this tier, because it could really make a match, especially if it's like, especially this match. This is a great example. You put Raphael, with the selling of the face, the surprise of the kick out, it could really do that much more to the match. If it's just blatantly disrespectful, it's not fun to watch. Like if the person is just kicking out of three tombstones, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? How you kick it? Like, what? Now you're just being disrespectful to the wrestler, But this match is a great example. Money in the Bank cash in, yeah, we need those. We need those, especially when they actually cash in. Great to see. Gets the adrenaline pumping. Seeing, if it's a wrestler you like that has the briefcase, gets the adrenaline pumping. Musical segments, it's just meh. It can be funny at times, like The Rock when he does it. It's pretty funny. Elias was just meh though. The Rock with his guitar was pretty funny. Cena rapping. Cena's freestyles. If this was Cena's freestyles, it'd be up here for sure. Gargano versus Adam Cole, great example on not doing it right. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like it could ruin a match. That shit could ruin a match if you don't do it right. No, and a good example: no selling, no selling. Very annoying. I put in very annoying. Can completely ruin the momentum of a match if someone no sells. Don't you disrespect Elias again? No selling could completely ruin the match, and like to the point where you're just like, I'm like this is ruining my immersion. Okay, overselling. Overselling. I think it's funny. Don't think it's too bad. Especially if they're good at overselling, they could, it could look good. Like if Sean does it, it's pretty good. If they look very sloppy doing it, it'd go to like meh. Passing the torch, oh that's great. Love to see that. Pull apart brawl, that's just meh. Referee bump, that's borderline annoying, but it's also just meh. Referees ejecting a manager, that's always good to see. Love to see that. Get him out of here! Dix, that's what it was. DIX, yes, that's what it was. Repeated matches, 50-50 booking. That's definitely annoying. Especially if we're tired of it. Like if it's like Cody versus Seth, that's fine. But if it's like two people that we just don't want to constantly see against each other and it gets boring, yeah, we hate that shit. Romance angles. That could be funny. Screw job, like this specific screw job. Well, this is historical, so that's very funny. Shoot promos, very funny. Love that one. Special guest referees, that is funny. And like we barely have it happen too. So when it does happen, it's like special. Stealing catchphrases. That could be funny. Sus moments, that's very funny. That's hilarious. Sus promos, very funny. Table spots, that's always good. And tag teams split up. That's just meh. Depending on if they're just not meant to be single stars, then it just does not work out. If it's like Jimmy and Jay, that's fine. But if they're just not meant to do, if they're not meant to happen, it wouldn't work out. Like right now, like if Otis and Chad split up, Chad I think will do fine. Otis might not.